Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed.
The Buccaneers offense about set to go to work. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back.
If you look back to last week, typically we think about him and how important he is to the run game. But last week, very active in the passing attack, and it just goes to show how versatile he is. You can ask him to do just about anything, and he'll be successful.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them. Is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not?
And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback, but here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And, partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this is where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously, the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way, you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You look at this Raiders defense.
They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, but you've got to be consistent. It's down in.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Schultz. So we got a traffic there, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Robert Spillane able to bring him down. 2nd down and 8.
Operating from the gun, Schultz. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Certainly looked like maybe his third fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
7th play in the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Hammer. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. So out come the Bucs now. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Schultz firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Schultz. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Back to throw. Schultz. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Throwing on 1st down. Schultz. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Schultz. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
All right.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the 3rd quarter.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Schultz. And this one's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me with some offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing to trade with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Up the middle they go. Hammer. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone right through it and show him what he's made of.
On third down, Schultz over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. On first down, Hammer. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
To throw on second down, Schultz. This is caught by Evans. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal. Off play action. Schultz. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Buck. Time to get another look at this Buccaneer offense. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run on first down. Hammer, and a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 53 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. On first down, Schultz. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sport. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. Now a handoff up the middle. Hammer, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And some room to run now. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at third and a few inches. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Schultz looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, Schultz. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Throwing on first down. Schultz. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. "12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Schultz. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's 3rd down now.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing.
Back in my ways, missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in the minimum wage. Gotta keep on this crunch time. You the man on sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me the front lines. Ready, break. Go. Hold the ready. Ready, ready. All right. Come on. Hey.
Business as usual. Usually I wouldn't smile. It's a cost a couple thousands and millions. And millions and millions and millions. Business as usual. Usually I wouldn't smile. It's a cost a couple thousands and millions. And millions and millions and millions. Okay. I don't cash my new checks. This old change, you know. Another man made my phone ring. Hello. Said he capping but won't step, you know. Every time he sell me, that's phone. Hello. Bling bling blow. Mad. I'm like, wow, what did I do now? Don't you get me? Okay. I might pull a ticket out of my account. Okay. Just to show you how to count. Okay. Newest. Don't compare me to these. They don't do enough. They can't walk it in my shoes because I'm booted up. I got opposition showing me computer love. By my thumb inside the club, I got no worries. I get paid to party on a permanent basis. That's true. Only time we link is meet and greet. On and off the jet, cause I got places to be. Alright. Business as usual. Usually I wouldn't smile. It's a cost a couple thousands and millions. And millions and millions and millions. Okay, alright. Business as usual. Usually I wouldn't smile. It's a cost a couple thousands and millions. And millions and millions and millions. But that's because I'm standing on business. I deserve the flex and I have God as my witness. Police tried to slow me down, but they couldn't stop it. I got platinum plaques like I got cars in my wallet. I got millions. Got the fuck inside my bag and out my feelings. Got a couple carbon copies. I got children. Only that's around me's my Brazilian. Limited, no regular civilian. Business as usual. Usually I wouldn't smile. It's a cost a couple thousands of millions. And millions and millions and millions. Alright. Business as usual. Usually I wouldn't smile. It's a cost a couple thousands of millions. And millions and millions and millions. Alright.
It's week 16 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Eagles and the Buccaneers, and it comes your way next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. It is week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they enter play here. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
The Bucs offense about set to take over here. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back.
As he continues to pile on the yards, what a season he's had so far.
Yeah, he's up over 1,200 yards now, so the arrow is definitely pointing up for him. That means also that his offensive line, receivers, everyone is doing a great job up front blocking for him.
And on the other side, they're focusing on him as well, Mo.
No doubt about it, but I think he's up for the challenge.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 78 yards.
You know he's proud of his standing as the league's number 3 rusher, and those linemen in front of him, they're just as proud, but they all have the same goal in mind. Get him to number 1 in the league and celebrate a rushing title at the end of the year. That starts with a good game here.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
A tough season for them to this point, and here's part of the reason why. You see, the injuries have left them short-handed in prior weeks, and that's the case again here in this one.
Brandon, great teams can overcome injuries and keep their seasons on track, but sometimes even the great teams have injuries that are just too numerous, or they affect the wrong group of guys, the guys who actually lead their ball club, and it's just tough to get past them. This team struggling with that.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
The Buccaneers at 4-10 now on the year, and they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
To throw on third down, Schultz.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they want...
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Schultz. It's caught by Mike Evans.
And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he'll get this to the 26-yard line.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. On first down, Hammer. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Operating from the gun, Schultz. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll run on first down.
Hammer has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
11 more on that one and another first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Schultz. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year.
And the Bucs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
They've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. Looking to throw on second down. Schultz. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On third down, Schultz. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. A good job. Following the fumble recovery, Schultz. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On second down, Hammer. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Looking to throw. Schultz. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To throw on second down, Schultz. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before break. Schultz firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was the Lions who were able to come away with the home victory. Jared Goff, strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And at the half, they are down to the visiting New York Giants. Daniel Jones, a touchdown pass in that first half. Finally, let's get out to Southern Nevada and see what's happening with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. Bryce Young, strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Schultz. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, Schultz. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Up the middle they go. Hammer, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover before he gets going.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Hammer. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Bucs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it here.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Nah.
The Bucs ready to take over once again. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 68 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Now a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Hammer, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On 1st and 10, Schultz.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Up the middle they go. Hammer. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight 1-point game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Hands it off out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers will add to their 4th quarter lead.
He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out there?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
Tampa Bay offense set to go again. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8, and defensively they'll say you can have that.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They'll keep it on the ground. Hammer. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down.
Back to throw. Schultz. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know they're just asking this crew for 1 more stop.
And you know that they're feeling...
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with it.
Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Hammer
will get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Hammer. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Schultz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Hammer. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll run on 1st down. Hammer. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't
think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
He's got Otten on the out route.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. On 3rd down, Hammer. He will push his way down to about the 14. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
Fix my change real quick. What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm repping? I'm good on my hood like they call me the blessing. You jacking my side, you gotta come and check in. That's the way it get hectic. Don't let me slide up on you, no electric. You hit them like it's Tetris. You felt the way and all you do is texting. Listen, I don't know why they mentioning beef. I don't think no one better than me. You can say what you want, but my steppers don't speak. If I tell them to go, then they stepping on 3 like border chain. That's competitive. Me make it rain in your hood like I weather the streets. My label we good. I'ma get to the free. You only as tough as your weapon could be. I done Connie and Dylan. I got off the block. Cause the hate and put that on the watch. Had the ice on my neck cause I'm shorty on hot. Here's some rappers that want me to flap. I don't care about no dissing cause none of them pop. And I'm shooting my stars off a pop. They be all on my DM like when you gon' drop. Look, it get boring just me at the top. It get boring just me at the top. I be shaking their hearts every time that I drop. Like when I walk in the spot, it's you won't be in this. If you don't make it hot like her. New deal. AP, I done signed up with Def Jam. Jay-Z, got the in my left hand. Play me every time that I step them. Hate me like what? Play with the gang and you play with your life. Put a bag in your head, it don't matter the price. Put on their neck, so I got me some ice. If I'm dissing you once, I ain't saying it twice. Said I got time today. I done stepped in the field. I got time to play. And my exes are up there, time to wait. Blocking, I said I need time away. Like, what you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm repping? I'm good on my hood like they call me the blessing. You jacking my side, you gotta come and check in. That's the way it get hectic. Don't let me slide up on you, no electric. Blocking, hit them like it's Tetris. You felt the way and all you do is text it. Listen.
Touchdown in the new town, I already feel that it's eyes on me. I'm getting looked up down with these big frowns, they already gone by the size of me. I don't really get truth, put my deuce up, I will not live in apology. I wish you lose the opportunity, you suck, gon' make way for a prodigy.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions? Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. This is what the I'm in on industry games. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'm a good ass, so listen close when I say this. After every feel stainless. I can make a scene go. Everything I wrote gon' smoke so dangerous. I can make a Einstein feel brainless. Look on the bright side, hope yield changes. I'ma get it started.
That's a good team over there. But they're not that good.
Time to turn this around, guys.
run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Lost everything I ever wanted, want it back. Got a plan, never run from me. Fun with that. Get the W, then double back. Back. Shit, watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we taking on. Like, probably see me. Hold me out, yeah. The right, baby, got my own height, yeah. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it, ooh, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back. Like this, can I take a photograph? Run it back into the lines. Run it back when I go to the line. I'll be back.
It's week 17 of the NFL, and we'll see the Rams' electric quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Rams and the Bucs, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in off the very rare tie a game ago.
And it'll be interesting to see what their mindset is going into this game. Sometimes that can be a deflator.
The Buccaneers offense ready to go here in front of the home faithful. And the one this defense will need to contain. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Schultz has taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bucs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Hammer. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Brandon, guys do whatever it takes to have fresh legs late in the season nowadays, don't they? How about him last week? Week 16, NFC Player of the Week for his performance.
Probably means a little bit more to him later in the year, doesn't it? Because of what you just said, the fatigue for running back throughout the season.
Shows the off-season training and the endurance that he created in order to have that type of a game this late in the season.
Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Now on the tackle, it was Rush East. You talk about this Rams defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello to Big Way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
He completes it to Evans.
They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
A gain of 17 yards. It's fourth down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On first down, Hammer. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. They'll run on first down. Hammer, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the Rams' 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Schultz, and he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Yetur Gross-Matos able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary. So
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
On 2nd down now, Hammer, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Hammer. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. And give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Schultz. Over the middle to Evans. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Up the middle they go. Hammer. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, Hammer. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Yetur Gross-Matos able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push.
Throwing on first down. Schultz. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And just on Wednesday, he was named the NFC Offensive Player of the Week for that over 100-yard performance he had last week.
Deservedly so, and I enjoyed our time with him and asked him how he got it done. What did he see? And he said film study, watching what the defenses were going to present, understanding how to defeat those.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Operating from the gun. Schultz gets it out quick. It's Gage on the slant. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on third and long. Schultz. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Right back to him on first down. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
On first down, Hammer. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Looking to throw on second down. Schultz. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we...
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision. And then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot.
On first down, Schultz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone, first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
To throw on second down. Schultz looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. So the completion good for just 3. And now third down and 6 to go. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. The Bucs on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. On third down, Hammer had a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? Operating from the gun. Schultz looking end zone, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go.
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They'll run on first down. Hammer, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Looking to throw. Schultz. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
First down and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Evans has it left side. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Back to throw. Schultz. No, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would... On first down, Hammer, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
118 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Looking to throw. Schultz.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They'll run on first down. Hammer. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 30-yard line.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for Tampa Bay, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here.
Cause you be in your zone when you
Can't wait to watch some film from today. Hey, check your phone. That catch is going viral.
and get it gone in the blink. We can make a from the sink. He can make a call if he tweets.